Hello, welcome back. This is the part two and the concluding part of the 7 crucial things that you should know before starting an online business. The fourth point, the first part covered part one and part two. So if you didn't watch the part one, please, I entreat you to go watch the part two because it's just a continuation so that you can get a full picture. The fourth point we want to talk about is company management. People, there is nothing worse, and we all know what I mean when I say nothing, than spending 2 years to build your business, beginning to see some success, starting to see a good residual income, and watching it evaporate overnight because the company owners woke up one morning and decided to head over to the Caribbean islands with all the company's profits. There is nothing more disheartening than those stories that that are out there on the internet, scams and people losing their money here and there. And this is actually what happened to me 3 years ago when I built my business, and then the business just folded, collapsed, and I lost everything. Research the credentials of the company management. Have they been have they been successful before? How long is their track record? How long have they been in this industry? Do they have an extensive business education? What are their long-term goals? If they seem like, they seem more hype than substance, then you should be very, very, wary. Look at company management as personal partners of yours. And if you've got the gut feeling that these are good people, then you are probably right. So please research the company, know who is behind the company, and do your homework. And I believe that if you do it, you will find the right company to work with. The fifth point that I want to talk about is global expansion. Again, make sure that whatever company you partner with has room to expand. The company has room to expand. It will not only be based in the US, but to also move out there to Europe and to Asia and to any other part of the world that it can be, done. If it doesn't have global expansion, then eventually your competition will become too fierce. It becomes like too many fish in a small pond. And I hate to keep going back to picking on nutritional companies, but it is hard to expand on a product like that because of all the legalities that come with consumable products. I find that information products tend to have the least red tape associated with it, even with the slight differences in government legislations from most of the English speaking countries. Most of the information products that are sold online applies to every English speaking country out there. So the company's product is applicable to most people's life if it's an information company. That is what I prefer to market. That's the reason why I prefer to market information products. Look at the product that you want to market, see if it can expand globally, and see if the company has plans to expand in the future. If this exists, then I can bet you that you are in the right place. Now, the sixth point is that does the company give back? The company you want to partner with, do they give back? What is your company doing for the future? Are they in it for the profit? And do they understand the universal principle that what goes around also come around? Or are they in it just for a quick buck? If the company, quote unquote, feels good, then you do probably have a winner there. Again, use your gut feeling. It is important to find out if the company you are going to work with is doing something that will benefit people in the future. And the last point that I want to touch on is support and training network. Guys, this is so important. This is so important. And here is why. When people are getting started in a new venture, when people are uneducated about the new adventure that they are about to set out, set out on, it's extremely important to have a support and training network. This is also a point that a lot of companies come up short. Does your company have the facts in place, or they just rely on your sponsoring consultant, or popularly known as your upline? Do they just rely on your upline? Is there somebody that can answer your questions? Is there somebody that can help you with marketing? Because marketing is so important, like I explained in the first video. Are there people that can actually access, that you can actually access, that will walk you through the product line, teach you about it, and maybe even help you use the product line for yourself to its furthest extent? Is there a place that you can go to, like a forum where you can plug in and see all the different obstacles that people have come through in their businesses and the different solutions that they found as a group within the membership? Do you have a family type of atmosphere of people that you can lean on and rely on? Because listen, you are not going out on you're going out on a new venture, and you are starting a new business. You will run into obstacles. Let me tell you straightforward, you will run into obstacles, and you shouldn't let those obstacles scare you, because that is part of the business. Okay, it's part of the fact. Obstacles are where you get to learn, and learning is growing. But it is so nice to have people that you can rely on, you can lean on, and say, hey, have you ever run into this before? Because if you have that group to lean on, they can tell you what they did to overcome the problem. And it's kind of like this. When you have that group behind you, you are like a person with a hammer that is driving through the Amazon with all the best equipment that you need, with the best 4x4, the best boots, the best navigation equipment, the whole 9 yard. If you have no support, it's like all you've got is your backpack with some boots, and having a machete. Eventually you will get through, but it's going to take you an awful lot of time to be able to get through the Amazon, be able to get through to come out and be successful online. So these 7 points are the points that I did not have when I walked off, with to get started in network marketing 3 years ago. It took me a long time to actually come to this point where I found this system training, extensive marketing training that is able to get results. And I'm getting results, fantastic results, and you can get the same results in your company if you apply the right marketing systems to the company. I did it through trial and error. And my friends, trial and error is expensive. It is very, very an expensive thing to do. I don't care what company you decide to get started with or market with to get started online. I care that you don't have to go through the experience that about 99% of people in this industry get into when they are starting out. So if you take these 7 points that I've touched on in this video to heart and use them as like a template to evaluate any online business opportunity, you will save yourself a world of heartache, and you expedite your financial future substantially. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed what you read, what you saw, what you heard, I suggest that you go straight to my website. The address again is the MLMattractionmarketingpro.com. We've obviously built this into our system because we knew it was important to other people. However, regardless of whatever you decide to get started with or to stick to, use this essential framework and it will be impossible for you to fail. My name is Sam Snejikum. I am an M1 consultant with my company, and I hope you enjoy the content, and I wish you success in all your endeavors. Go out there and make it a great day. Thank you, and God bless.